December 1st, 1948. A tranquil dawn on Somerton Beach shattered by an unsettling discovery that would haunt history. Slumped against the seawall, a man lay perfectly still. His composed posture suggested sleep, but death was evident. No signs of struggle, no obvious wounds. The man wore a suit, impeccably dressed yet strangely anonymous. Every single label from his suit to his underwear had been meticulously cut away, destroying identification. His pockets yielded nothing, no wallet, no keys, no identification. He was a ghost in tailored clothing. Only an unlit cigarette, an American Army Club brand, and a packet of Kensitas cigarettes were found. A second-class trade ticket from Adelaide to Henley Beach and an unused bus ticket were his only possessions. Strangely, despite the tickets, no wallet or cash was found. A carefully orchestrated attempt at anonymity. The initial autopsy revealed no clear cause of death, deepening the enigma surrounding the Somerton man. His internal organs were congested, notably his spleen, which was 3 times its normal size, yet no disease. Toxicology tests found no common poisons. The pathologist suspected a powerful, fast-acting, unknown poison. Hypotheses emerged: a potent, untraceable poison administered, leaving minimal external evidence behind in the body. Who was this man? Why was he on Somerton Beach, and who went to such lengths to erase his identity? Police launched a public appeal. Newspapers published his photo, hoping anyone would recognize him. But weeks turned into months. The Somerton man remained nameless, a haunting puzzle at the sea's edge. Our mystery man, found slumped on Somerton Beach, presented an immediate, chilling puzzle. No identification whatsoever. His pockets contained only a few mundane items: unsmoked cigarettes, matches, gum, a bus ticket, and a train ticket. Crucially, every clothing label, from his expensive suit to his underwear, had been painstakingly cut away. This wasn't an oversight. It was a deliberate, methodical effort to conceal his identity, professionally executed. Weeks later, a brown suitcase, checked into the Adelaide railway station, was tentatively linked to the deceased. Inside, police found more clothes and, chillingly, more labels meticulously, professionally removed, mirroring the beach discovery. Intriguingly, the name T. Key was found on a tie and an underwear singlet inside the suitcase. Police investigated every T. Keen they could find, yet no one claimed the suitcase or identified the man. Despite its contents, the suitcase contained no personal letters, no photos, nothing truly identifying T. Keen. Among the clothes were a dressing gown and slippers, suggesting a stay, perhaps anticipating a longer journey. Remarkably unusual lax thread, not commercially available in Australia, was found on repaired clothing items. This specialized thread hinted at a unique profession or specific skills, deepening the man's enigmatic background. The meticulous removal of all identification from both the man and his belongings was unprecedented and chilling. Who was this man, so carefully erasing his own existence? Was he a spy, a transient, or something else entirely? The Somerton man's identity remained a void, a carefully constructed absence, a ghost in plain sight. Weeks after the body, a new lead emerged: a brown suitcase found locked in Adelaide railway station. Discovered months earlier, its contents revealed startling similarities to the unidentified Somerton man's belongings. Inside, all clothing labels were meticulously removed, echoing the peculiar efforts made on the deceased's garments. The suitcase contained a dressing gown, slippers, 4 pairs of pants, and various toiletries. Unremarkable items. Crucially, 3 items bore the stenciled name T. Keen, offering the first potential identification clue. Detectives launched an exhaustive search for Eddie T. Keen in Australia, hoping to finally name their subject. Yet after countless inquiries, no matching T. Keen surfaced, rendering this seemingly vital clue a dead end. Also discovered a stenciling brush and a unique reel of orange thread, hinting at careful preparation. Forensic analysis confirmed this rare orange thread perfectly matched fragments found on the Somerton man's waistcoat. This confirmed a direct, undeniable link between the suitcase's hidden items and the mysterious deceased man. The contents suggested a traveling salesman or operative, carefully curating an identity designed to be untraceable. The T. Keen name was a carefully planted red herring, another layer in this masterclass of misdirection. Every item in that suitcase, from cut labels to stenciled names, was a deliberate act of obfuscation. The suitcase wasn't meant to identify, it was painstakingly assembled to mislead and deepen the enigma. Instead of answers, the abandoned suitcase presented a carefully constructed phantom, furthering the chilling mystery. The crucial breakthrough arrived weeks later. a tiny hidden pocket in the Somerton man's trousers. Inside, meticulously folded, was a small slip of paper, barely visible, yet immensely significant. Unfurled, it revealed two stark words printed in an exotic font. Tamam Shud. This chilling phrase, meaning finished or ended, pointed investigators towards a specific literary source. The Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, a collection of Persian poetry, contained these final words. Specifically, it was the final page of the Gardner edition of the Rubaiyat, a rare printing. Detective Brown's fervent appeal to the public led to a vital discovery, a matching book. An anonymous man found the specific Gardner edition of the Rubaiyat in his unlocked car's back seat. Crucially, its final page containing Tamam Shud was precisely torn out, a perfect, chilling match. The rear cover of this recovered Rubaiyat held another secret. 5 lines of meticulously handwritten code. Cryptographers from military intelligence were immediately enlisted, attempting to break the cryptic sequence. Was it a love poem? A coded message? A list of names? The possibilities were terrifyingly endless. Yet a detective observed her unique reaction, convinced she recognized the deceased, perhaps intimately. Furthermore, her ex-husband, a man named Prosper Thompson, also owned a rare Rubaiyat edition. Her secrecy, the coded message, and the unsettling encounter deepened the enigma of the Somerton man. Was he a spy, a heartbroken lover, or something far darker? The truth remains elusive. The spy theory fueled by his clandestine disappearance and coded message is undeniably compelling. Every label removed, every identifying mark erased. Textbook spy's modus operandi, prepared for anything. His hidden pocket containing the Tamam Shud fragment whispered secrets of a dangerous assignment gone wrong. Could he have been meeting a contact, a dead drop in progress? Would tragedy struck on the beach? Then there's the lover theory revolving around the enigmatic Jestyn and the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. Her initial denial of knowing him, despite the undeniable link, adds layers of suspicion and intrigue. Was their connection a secret romance, a dangerous affair that ultimately led to his untimely end? The discovery of a bust of Carl Webb, Jestyn's brother-in-law, introduces another crucial complex character. Could Webb or someone else in Jestyn's orbit have been the Somerton man or connected to his demise? The darker possibility, a calculated murder, perhaps by poison, executed with cold professional efficiency. If he was poisoned, who possessed the means and motive for such a meticulous, undetectable act? Could a clandestine organization, protecting its secrets, have orchestrated his silent beachfront elimination? The theories converge, diverge, and twist, painting a picture of espionage, betrayal, or fatal passion. Yet the ultimate question endures. Who was the Somerton man and what truly led to his chilling demise? For decades, the Somerton man rested in an unmarked grave, his secret identity seemingly buried forever in South Australia. But as forensic science evolved into the 21st century, a relentless team of investigators pushed for an unprecedented exhumation. In May 2021, under heavy security and secrecy, the Earth was open to retrieve his remaining DNA. The challenge was immense. Over 70 years of degradation had left only microscopic fragments of genetic material to analyze. Renowned Professor Derek Abbott partnered with forensic genealogists, embarking on a digital manhunt across millions of historical ancestry records. They built complex family trees from scratch, tracing distant cousins across multiple continents to narrow down the mysterious lineage. After months of grueling computational analysis, the genetic puzzle pieces finally snapped together with undeniable mathematical certainty. The DNA pointed to a man named Carl Webb, an electrical engineer born in Melbourne in 1905. Webb had vanished from historical records in the late 1940s, leaving behind no children and no official death certificate. Even more remarkable, Webb had a documented fascination with poetry and a brother-in-law named Thomas Keene, matching the T. Keene labels. His profession as an electrical engineer explained the strange specialized tools and wire found in his brown suitcase at the train station. Historical records revealed that Webb was suffering from deep depression and had recently separated from his wife Dorothy. Did he travel to Adelaide in a desperate attempt to track Dorothy down, only to meet a tragic, lonely end? While the DNA identification was a monumental scientific triumph, South Australian police stopped short of closing the official criminal case. Because even with a name attached to the body, the bizarre circumstances surrounding his death remained shrouded in profound mystery. Even if science has finally given the Somerton man his true name, the haunting riddles of Somerton Beach refuse to die. Why did Carl Webb carry a torn slip of paper reading Tamam Shud concealed inside a secret custom-stitched pocket? How did the exact matching copy of the Rubaiyat end up tossed into the back seat of an unlocked car halfway across the city? And what is the true meaning of the cryptic five-line letter sequence scribbled inside the back cover of that mysterious book? Was the cipher a spy's one-time pad, a secret betting code, or the final desperate letters of a dying man's mind? The connection to Jestyn, the mysterious nurse who lived just 5 minutes from where his body was found, remains deeply unsettling. Why did she visibly tremble and almost faint when detectives showed her the plaster bust of the deceased man? Many investigators still believe she knew his true identity all along, taking the secret to her grave to protect her family. And then there's the chilling question of the poison. Why did 3 top pathologists fail to find any trace of toxin in his system? Could he have been administered an advanced, untraceable poison known only to intelligence agencies during the early Cold War? Or was his death a tragic suicide staged with meticulous care to erase his past and spare his loved ones the shame? The Somerton man has become an immortal legend, a symbol of the ultimate unsolved puzzle in modern forensic history. Every year, thousands of amateur sleuths, historians, and codebreakers continue to dissect every piece of surviving evidence. Perhaps someday a hidden diary or declassified government file will finally unlock the final secrets of Somerton Beach. Until then, the man on the beach reminds us that some mysteries are woven so deeply into history that they can never truly be unraveled.